factor that we have to consider. Once he gets that Blink Dagger, he becomes very tree happy. As Seb is going to get slowed here from Mr. Dream himself. Ein doing a good job of blocking off, trying to give him the kill, but Ein will take it with that Brain Sap. So first blood, the way of Gambit. Let's see if he can hit an arrow. This would be pretty big. He's going to be spotted though, and now TP's coming in from Immersion, but the arrow will connect onto Ein, so it'll pick up the support Bane.
Fail even TPs.
Yeah, well, they give him the kill. All right, you made the rotation. We'll give it to you, big boy. Considered one of these like boring type heroes, but I feel like there's almost no variation in the. Oh, we're gonna see Coil mid, level 6 onto Mr. Thompson himself, but this looks to be a very easy kill. He's silenced for a little bit more. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but they do find that kill on Thompson in the end. And Dream has now made his way to the bot lane, and we're gonna see a nightmare setup here. And with 4 members of Gambit, this should be a pretty easy kill, but rotation from No-Tail, not really be able to provide too much though.
Nightmare too good, cast range gets increased, the Brain Sap pure damage is always going to be great, and there's the setup one more time.
Yeah, with the Earth Spike to follow, Lornov expends the Coil, and this will be another easy kill for Gambit. So off to a pretty good start, 4-1 advantage for them.
These days they don't build into Yule Scepter anymore, so they don't have weight to the spell
he has to be doing that, right? As Nature's Prophet ult comes out, Thompson trying to chase, but Immersion is there, but Sumail TP's into the midst of things. Immersion looks to be what they have their eyes set on right now. Decent blocking from Sumail to start things out. More Treants to come in. Yeah, with that Astral Step and Aether Remnant, Thompson cleans them up nicely. But it usually was good because it is Thompson playing.
Another Coil.
Soxa. He's going to break it, but the Earth Spike is there into the right clicks and the Waning Rift of Lorinov.
May you ride on nether.
Do too much.
I'll take that.
Well, Immersion's going to run right into Sumail. No-Tail is in the vicinity, though. Earth Spike to follow. Afterlife, Dragon Tail's there as well. Ein trying to put himself in decent position, but the rotation from Mr. Thompson has cometh. They get the Immersion kill, and now the chase is onto this Bane Elemental, who is level 6, but feels like he won't be able to get off a good Fiend's Grip here. Gets off the Brain Sap to start. Thompson with the Astral Step faking it a bit, but with that Gush and Aether Remnant. That's a double kill for him. Can't quite get the Courier, but will likely be the Tier 1 tower now. Falling into the same mistakes as last game, at least not yet. But the trees are still there, of course.
Yeah, you can always fall back to the trees.
Sumail getting pressured, and that's going to be enough for a kill on. Make sure that even more damage will be applied here, but the counter fortification for Gambit is there. Moonlight Shadow, see if they can set something up here. Yep, they're going to find Immersion right off the bat with that Dissimulate. He gets off the Hex, though, but there's the Gush, and likely one more right click. The Anchor Smash is enough from OG. So 5v4, and they get the Tier 1, despite these TPs coming in for Gambit. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, the fact that it's disassemblable makes this all possible. As we're going to see yet another Coil expended onto Soxa. He has been the the Coil target the whole game, it seems like. Go back to No-Tail, please. I'm really
No-Tail.
Oh, Astral Step into the Aether Remnant. They're going to be able to clean up Immersion pretty much instantly. Moonlight Shadow now. OG looks like they want to reinitiate into this triangle area, but there are sentries placed in the vicinity. Immersion gets off the Hex. Coming with the silence into the Coil onto Thompson. This looks to be an easy cleanup for Gambit. They only lose the Bane, so definitely good trade for them. Every game now. It feels like an item that shouldn't be an every game item.
Because there aren't too many Dispel mechanics. I've seen people trying to pick up Brewmaster, and then you have AoE Dispel, which is nice. One more time.
Is dead.
Still no Ravage. We have not seen a single Ravage for 19 minutes.
He is going to get destroyed here with that Ice Blast, finishing him off from No-Tail. And again, Sumail not quite done with his BKB, but it's relatively close. Ein in the meantime, yeah, he's going to be spotted out again. And well, he did dodge the arrow, but
nicely done, but dies in the end.
And a little bit of damage done to the Tier 2, but with those TPs coming in from OG, they're just going to have to back now. Now top lane, Ein again getting caught and brought down, but Afterlife showing that Blink Dagger into the Dragon Tail. Earth Spike there's the Ravage, first one of the game, but Sumail still dies. Buyback now into the Bane. Thompson popping that BKB, Step getting slowed perpetually, and he gets stuck inside that Coil. The Kraken Shell does activate, but this is going to be too much damage to survive. So a 2 for 2 with the buyback coming on the Bane, but again,
they still might go in.
2 cores.
Arrow will
Arrow. Yep, this will be a dieback onto the Bane Elemental. AA ult destroys him, and now the chase is on potentially, but the Waning Rift from Lorinov has very little mana to work with. Still has his BKB available. Soxa looks to be fine, and No-Tail extremely healthy as well. Lorinov continued to chase. Wants to get that Witchblade activation. Waning Rift into the pit. It's actually going to be surrounded here. Has to be a little bit careful. Dodges the arrow. BKB finally popped. He will be able to clean up No-Tail at the very least. Thompson. Yeah, there's not a whole lot he can do with that little of mana.
A half minute, so OG will try to find some kills. BKB popped.
Yep, Dream and company. Sumail TP's in, and despite that BKB, that was the first charge as well. Just too much right-click damage.
Once they get on top of her, no damage coming out from the Drow. First Ravage. Decent Ravage, you know, just overall. It's the whole team was not around. I love the aggression.
Gush
he
into
catches
arrow.
it.
The random-ass sentry in the river is going to be the death of Afterlife. Quite large. Top net worth in the game by far.
That Satanic gives him pretty much the second life. Thompson.
Yeah, he's
Getting
going to get
initiated on.
But there's the Soxa. Yule's into arrow, setting it up himself with the Aether Remnant to take off the Nightmare. And that is going to be a dead Lion. Thompson pops a BKB, chasing Dream right now, but he's in the cover of the tier 2 tower.
Ravage in 5.
Yep, Seb pops that Shivas again. This time not on creep. Says, wow, they just blow up Afterlife. Wrong place, wrong time. But Coil onto 3 heroes. Lorinov pops his BKB, but they can't really follow this up with anything.
Remember when it was 8, maybe even more.
Yeah.
So OP.
Uh-oh, Afterlife in the trees again, but they're blown up. He doesn't have cover. Okay, now he's surrounded by trees, and it'll be the death of him yet again.
Dragon Scale plus some extra damage from the Treants. They go for the high ground.
Yeah, and this is when things get really scary. Oh, the jump in from Seb, but he gets slept right away. Arrow's going to connect, and again, another easy kill on a support. OG look very primed and ready to take this series 2-0, and yet another support. I feel like a broken record this game, but I mean, it is what it is. SNY picked up on Drow. We'll see how much difference it actually makes. They have to give this up. There is a siege there as well. A-Blast coming in, so we have to see if Seb wants to actually jump in, but no, they're not going to connect with anything here.
27 minutes in. Eon this now on Mirana. I love that. This is one of my favorite moves since Dota existed. Can't really do too much unless OG clicks the mouse to attack the tier 4 towers. There we go.
They can do it. Afterlife with the initiation. The BKB popped afterwards as well. Seb looks perfectly fine though. Sumail jumps in with his BKB, and they're just destroying the supports again. Lion is the first to fall. Seb actually getting low here, but I feel like they've expended everything on this Tidehunter. But there's the Gush with that AoE Ags coming to fruition. And in the back line again, Sumail and, well,
he's in trouble.
they do find a kill here. Very big kill, but will it be enough is the question. Dream trying to maneuver himself back into his fountain. Gonna get right-click. The Shiva should connect with that Gush as well.
Oh, he even catches the arrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is so annoying, Tidehunter. With the Aghanim Scepter
I'm
plus the
telling you.
Shiva's Guard, he's
It's good.
completely zoning them out. AA Blast, shooting the arrows inside the fountain, not letting them leave.
Are they fountain farming from that far range? That's pretty impressive. All right, smoke out from I. All right, I think we're going to see Fiend's Grip. I think we're going to see it. All right, the jump in from Afterlife. Fiend's Grip. Oh, wait. No, he didn't get it off. He gets Ravaged on the side, and the AA Blast will just destroy poor old Lorinov. Fiend's Grip still online, still available to use. Will he use it? They call GG.